A survey on the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender LGBT community was carried out by the Singaporean government, and it received such an overwhelming response that the survey had to be closed. REACH, the feedback unit from the Singaporean Ministry of Communications and Information, opened the survey to the public to gather attitudes towards the LGBT community, as well as opinions on Section 377A of the Penal Code, which criminalizes sexual activity between men. The survey consisted of questions to gauge people's views on the treatment of LGBT people they may know, and whether they are supportive of the community. On the matter of Section 377A, participants were asked if they think the code should be repealed, maintained, or modified, and why. The survey had to be closed due to the large amount of responses. Image. Form SG. The survey was open to anyone regardless of sexual orientation or gender identity, and it got more than 30,000 responses when it closed on March 23, 2022, a couple of days after it opened. It gained attention after being shared on LGBT activist groups like Oogachaga and Pink.sg. The feedback from the survey will be shared with relevant agencies, and could be used within the government for policy updates and changes. Why it's important. There have been many challenges to Section 377A over the years, but they have often been dismissed. The same happened again last February when challenges to the code were dismissed after a Court of Appeal judgment ruled that Section 377A is unenforceable in its entirety, and poses no threat of prosecution. Participants of the annual Pink. Event calling for the repeal of Section 377A of the Penal Code back in 2019. Image. Reuters, Today. 377 AOF the Penal Code, adding that the different viewpoints of people should be respected and considered carefully. And if and when we decide to move, we will do so in a way that continues to balance between these different viewpoints, and avoids causing a sudden, destabilizing change in social norms and public expectations, he said. Policies need to evolve to keep abreast of such changes in views, said Shanmugam. And legislation needs to evolve to support updated policies. As of now, the Attorney General's Chambers, AGC, is carefully looking into the Court of Appeal's decision. According to REACH, the statements made in Parliament about finding the best way forward was what sparked the need for the survey. While some are upset they did not get to fill in the survey on time, the overwhelming response to the survey could be an answer in itself. Read more life stories. Singapore considers running on nuclear energy by 2050. Spore Uni cat finds random bag, uses it as pillow, and now it's hers forever. Singapore outranks Thailand, Malaysia, and Philippines as Sea's happiest nation. Cover image sourced from Pink. Rachel Ng, Time Out.